So as you guys probably know, I have a Twitter at SwitchStop if you want to follow me, and recently Louis Gaming and Memes for Fun, or just at Louis Gaming 4, tweeted at me a couple of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC predictions for various things like retro tracks and stuff. I'll put one of the tweets up on the screen right now. It was honestly kind of cool, and I'm glad he tweeted it at me. I'd assume he watched my video where I kind of did that exact same thing and made different retro tracks, and I made a bunch of different cups and everything. I'll link that video at the end of this video if you guys haven't seen it and want to go watch it. But it made me start thinking about DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because I forgot about that, honestly. I forgot, not about that entire game, I just forgot about the prospect of getting DLC for it, as my Mario Kart portion of my brain has been occupied by Mario Kart Tour. However, after thinking about it, it doesn't seem likely to get DLC for that game anymore. Just unfortunately, it's been so long since it released, and it seems like they're moving on. But then I was confused. I remembered, yeah, there is this old archaic game from so long ago, years ago. It's basically a dinosaur at this point. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about Super Mario Odyssey. And I hate that I just said it was an old game. Seriously, that makes me just bleh. I hate that. But honestly, in terms of technology and especially video games, it's over a year old now. I mean, that's obviously it wasn't archaic. That was a little bit of hyperbole, a bit of tomfoolery, but it seriously is an old game. So unfortunately, I do not think there will be Super Mario Odyssey DLC. But that's not going to stop me from predicting it. And after all, I'll title this video regarding Odyssey DLC because I think that makes more sense. But honestly, at this point, I'm leaning towards Odyssey 2 actually happening, because it could be a Galaxy 1, Galaxy 2 situation where they were going to make DLC, but then just got carried away and made it into a separate style of game on the exact same console. That seems like what they're probably doing. But anyway, I've blabbered on for way too long. Be sure to like the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And these are 3 DLC kingdoms for Super Mario Odyssey. Number 1, the first DLC kingdom. It's Delfino Island. I had to put this one on, or else the comments would just be filled with this. So I'll go through it quick, because I'm sure you guys all know the legend of Delfino Island in Super Mario Odyssey. Basically, before the game originally came out, there was a piece of promotional art in Japan where they actually showed Isle Delfino on the Odyssey globe. Then when the game came out, Isle Delfino was, and still is, on the Odyssey globe today. However, unfortunately, it's it's weird. The globe itself has the Isle Delfino on it, but it's painted over blue, just like the ocean. They don't want someone to see it, but they were clearly planning to put it in, or at least planning to show it on the globe, because the actual bump map of the globe asset clearly has a little bump and ridge where Isle Delfino would be, so they just painted it over blue to try and hide it. On top of that, there were a ton of other rumors. There's a ton of stuff saying Isle Delfino was not only being worked on, but apparently at one point it was being planned for release. Basically, everyone wants Isle Delfino in Super Mario Odyssey. Just seeing Super Mario Sunshine, or at least part of it, upscaled to HD for the first time would just be incredible for so many people. And yeah, that's why everyone really wants Isle Delfino for Super Mario Odyssey. There's not too much I can add on to it, because I'm sure everyone's already heard other people talk about Isle Delfino. So yeah, Isle Delfino is my number 1 choice. Let's get on to number 2. Number 2 is an interesting one. If you guys haven't played Super Mario Odyssey yet, I guess this is technically a spoiler alert, but the game is over a year old and it's a Mario game, so it doesn't really matter. If you guys didn't know, the game actually finishes off on the moon. That is where Bowser is going to marry Peach, and yeah, that's what they're doing. They go to the moon. Mario obviously travels there in a ship called the Odyssey, and then the 2 post-game kingdoms are the dark side of the moon and the darker side of the moon. Now, I'm not suggesting to call this one the darkest side of the moon, but I think another space kingdom could be cool. I think if they did some sort of space station theme for a new kingdom, it would be incredible. Now, I am not at all saying something like the hub world for Super Mario Galaxy. I am thinking they should take the New Donk City approach, where they make it a realistic spaceship for humans, actual humans, not Mario. Because I think it would be really cool for a realistic spaceship with astronaut suits and various airlocks and and control room centers and like all that stuff, accompanied with the low gravity. I just think that would be a really cool, unique place for Mario to be. Maybe even incorporate some Super Mario Galaxy physics and have it docked on a specific planet, and you can walk all the way around the planet just like you could in Super Mario Odyssey with that whole gravity mechanic. I just think that entire idea would be really cool. But out of all these 3 ideas, my personal favorite is the next one, the third one, the final one, and it is Bowser's Carnival. Now, if you've ever played Super Mario 3D World, one of my favorite Mario games ever, you'd know that Bowser's Carnival, or World Bowser, is just a sight to behold. Now, for reasons I don't really want to get into because it's just a pain in the ass, my Wii U is no longer hooked up to my capture card, and it just won't be pretty much ever again until I make a major setup change, which is obviously fine. But when I looked up like screenshots and stuff from this, the whole like, I don't know, compression, and it just looks so good. It looks so vibrant, and not all that comes across in these screenshots. But if you've ever played the game, you know what I mean. The constantly blinking, yet not seizure-inducing lights, coupled with the bombastic music that should be playing in the background of this video right now, unless I forgot to edit it in. Editor's note, I did not forget to edit it in. Good job, Thomas. It's just seriously a great place, and it's a real shame that we didn't get to explore it further. There were a couple of levels that retained this circus style, but nothing really let you explore an actual carnival. Imagine running around, jumping on top of a merry-go-round, having to platform your way up maybe a broken-down, non-functioning Ferris wheel, maybe running along like a track with having to dodge oncoming roller coasters. I just think this entire idea would be awesome. I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's my bias towards Super Mario 3D World, but would that not be a great idea? I don't know. Hopefully you guys are with me on this one because I think it would be great, but I need your opinions. After all, I love reading the comments on all of these prediction type videos, so let me know down in the comments below. My predictions were Isle Delfino, a realistic space station, and Circus Bowser, or a Bowser Carnival, whatever. But let me know, do you want those? Do you think they'll ever happen in either Odyssey DLC or more likely Super Mario Odyssey 2? And let me know your brand new ideas in the comments down below. There's honestly just endless possibilities. The sky, or in this case maybe space, is the limit, so please let me know down below. Obviously, I am very, very, very excited for whatever potential future Odyssey content there is, if any. I really hope there is, because I love that game to pieces. With that out of the way, it's my daily reminder, Nintendo, please port over Super Mario 3D World Deluxe. Thanks. Thank you all for watching, subscribing, liking, and all that, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.